right? Like a decent player is consistent, and consistency comes through resource management. Or resource management, I mean. That is how you become a stable laner. If you know how to manage your waves, if you know how to manage your resources. That resources that don't even mean just CS. Resources also mean prio. Prio is a resource, right? How do I manage? Do I match my prio mid lane with the crab spawn when I have a jungler who can win any river fight? That's a huge resource you can manage. You don't have to fight your laner to do that in most cases. Like, look, if I would play old UDYR, what I would do right now is I would literally just play Tiger Stance and perma walk into enemy jungle and just flip fights and play for punishment. New UDYR unfortunately can't do that. He's not good at that. Unfortunately. New UDYR is not great at like just level 3 punishing mistakes. Old UDYR with Lethal Tempo was amazing at doing that. You just walk into enemy jungle and like you just do red buff, literally walk here, do these two camps. Do wolves if you know you can do wolves fast enough for Viego to come here. Or if you know you can't because he's skipping a camp, then you just stay on wolves and 1v1 him on wolves. You even stun him so the wolves hit him. That's literally like how I played old UDYR. Not because it was good, by the way. Never because it was good, not because it was the right thing to do. I just did it because people made mistakes. People made more mistakes that made me win games than me playing correctly made me win games. So, what do? You just invade, you just play like literally an idiot. He's 100% gonna get ganked by Viego. I'm actually gonna smite this early just so I can counter gank in time. I have to flash here. Well, the Victor played that pretty decent actually. He might have died here, but like overall, he played that really decent, right? Like he actually let me like play my champion correctly. And for that, what does he get? He gets his wave pushed in. He gets a nice reset, he gets a kill, he gets enemy summoner spells, and he can just like walk back to lane. There's like somebody who actually understands how to play around like a level 4 jungler. What he could have done and what a lot of people will do here is, oh, Vladimir is low. Let me just try to force a fight before Viego comes. And then they're just here fighting, maybe even taking a turret shot, and then they just die to Viego before I could even impact the fight. Right. Do you ever QWE? No, never. UDYR is designed around having 4 abilities. Like literally. UDYR's kit works when you have 4 abilities, then he's strong. Because then you have 4 super stances and 4 different, well, things you can do. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you have 4 different situational abilities you can use. Just gonna die here. Like, I do not know what this fucking piss random roaming is. No, he didn't die. Shen is not 6 yet, but he's probably gonna hit 6 very soon. Victor is chilling full HP under the turret. If Viego spots our jungle. So this was like a good invade here. Viego's gonna come top lane 100%. Let's see. I literally even told him what Viego's gonna do. Let's see what he does with this information. Is he a brainlet and just tries to dive, or is he just gonna walk back and not get baited like an animal? What I can do here, since he's gonna get ganked, is I can just walk dragon. I'm on a ward, so there's like a high chance that now I actually can't do what I want to do. There's Viego. Let's see if he does something with that. I guess Viego wasn't strong enough. I mean, I didn't know that he only had double longsword, to be honest. Gonna try to steal his red. I probably have enough time to do that. Oh, I can steal his red side. Oh no, right, he did red chickens before, like, we went top. I'm not gonna go back here. Why is he lanterning me as if I want to give my entire top side for like 0? For a gank that might not even work. It's gonna be chickens by now, probably. No, okay, he's just gonna ult out, probably. Yeah, I mean, realistically, there is not much I can do. What I did by walking here, though, is I denied him the rest of my jungle. So, like, basically I lost nothing, I gained dragon, and... I don't know if he's on heraldry now. Sub Scorpio. Might be heralding. Have to check for that, unfortunately. He knows that I took his red buff, so... Good game top lane, so not gonna lie. Let's see. If he isn't here and this is not watered, then there's a high chance that he's either farming his top side right now, which I could have invaded. Okay, he did do his top side. I hope he just kills Olaf. He does. Nice. See, that's what I mean. Is Shen the lane you want to gank? Probably actually not. You don't like really care. Shen is gonna be on the map, right? I'm not pathing topside. Shen can literally just sit out his laning phase and get into level 6 range and just ult around the map, right? This is the lane you basically don't have to interact with. UDYR bot side. Shen can scale. Yabba he's already winning lane 1v1. Why should I go top lane? The reason why he goes top lane is because Olaf is a bad laner. That is literally as deep as it goes. He ganked him once, he's like, oh, okay, I mean, this guy just doesn't back off and probably just doesn't even fucking use his ward item. Let me just go top lane again. This guy's a free kill and is probably gonna tilt and ruin the game. It's literally like that. His Twitch is his hyper carry, right? And I'm pathing bot side, so you would think, ah, okay, he wants to make sure that Udi is not getting all the drakes. And Udi is not ruining my hyper carry's lane. But instead what he does is he just ganks the laner that is garbage, so he can get ahead himself and maybe like try to do something with that. Take this lead and take it into bot lane or something. Which he's probably gonna do right now. I played so much League, I have been in this situation like fucking 200 times by now, I feel like. No, whatever. Just gonna take this. Gonna take this, run top and herald top, I think. That's possible. Now, you know what? I'm just heralding. I don't want to get fucked by Viego here. On his back. I don't have flash. I don't know if Shen would just ult Viego here. I think it's better not to be greedy. Olaf is just gonna get ganked again here. I mean, not that it matters anymore. Could we win the 2v? Could try, most certainly. I mean, he's already like that before I even walked there. It's just a fucking joke. He has no clue how to play around that counter gank. He's just taking the fight with Chen, which means that he's gonna be half HP before he even get to hit anybody. Which means that Viego just ults him and gets the kill on him, gets the reset for his ult and Olaf's abilities, so it's like literally the worst you could do there is just go on Chen. Fortunately, laner diff is a real thing, so here's my advice though: if you play with a laner that you know is garbage, just interact with this lane as little as possible and as much as possible with laners that you know are decent. It's probably gonna die to Ashe. They're gonna get Dragon from that. Gavin, thank you for the sub, bro. What I would want is my Shen to stay with me here, so we can maybe look for a hook and then kill them, because look at my items, right? Alright, we just do that. Plant is up, so we have to like look for smite. Bit late. And now think about it logically, right? Think about it logically. What happened this game? Let's say Olaf didn't lose the 1v1 like a silver player, right? Let's say Olaf just went 0-0-0 in lane, which honestly, as Olaf versus Shen, not even great, but let's just say he did that, right? And then Viego came for the gank. He literally griefed his entire game for a gank that he knew about from chat, from pings, from everything. From map, right? He knew, basically. Like, he practically just knew. Let's see if he walks up here. It seems like he is queuing minions, which means that this entire play is done, and I'm not gonna waste my time on a play for a 0-4 laner. I am gonna get gold out of that. Need to bounce. It's probably Shen and Viego. At least Shen. Don't know about Viego's position here. Basically what I want to do this game is just play around my mid laner. He played the first fight correctly, and it seems like he's playing correctly right now. What I want to avoid is ever dying for Olaf. It's literally game plan right now. Viego might be bot. I'm kind of debating if I just want to walk there right now. In case he gets fisted by Mr. Viego. You got this. Either. Oh, I'm on a ward. Oh my angle. Okay, it doesn't matter. Victor gets blue here. Also a huge thing with farming, if your laners would play around it, we would get the double blue buff, double red buff earlier than the enemy team, right? That's also like a huge thing a lot of people don't consider. If we actually let Udi play his gameplay, we get double blue buff earlier than the enemy team. He still has 5 stacks on his passive. I don't think he's playing with chat or pings. If they do Herald, I would say tough to do anything about it. Again, we can see if this is a good situation. If he kills, yeah, that's decent. I mean, me walking in and Viego being around the corner would just make me die for 0. Good. Could have played it better. Okay. Olaf got a kill solo too, which is so good. I went to the music. But it was only a 1 hour Skyrim situation. What the fuck? Only an hour. That's rare, guys. Usually these things are like 10 hours or something. Don't wanna die in our own jungle. Keep in mind, right now I'm really fucking strong. So a 2v1 is definitely a realistic possibility for me. That Herald too. Nice. Good team, good team. Ash, good ults, Fresh, good hooks, and then Victor is just basically our carry. But do you see how much jungling is just about laner synergy and how little it is about like actually jungling being OP? Jungle can only be OP if your laners allow you to be OP. Unironically. We could look, but we go back, so we go back, we go back. Shit, Victor's in a little bit of a pickle here. Okay, I mean, Olaf is retarded champion, I guess. It is what it is. We could end, by the way, but whatever. Again, this was his hyper carry lane or mid lane. He decided to gank his top laner because Olaf is an easy player to gank. But because my team actually wasn't bad, my hyper carry actually mid lane was really good when it comes to like gank respondents, it didn't matter because like I actually ganked the right lane, I had the better pathing, and then the lane he ganked just didn't matter at the end. He shouldn't have ganked this lane anyways, guys, by the way. I didn't have topside. Chen would have literally just scaled into ult. And then if his bot lane is strong, he could have just carried over his bot lane. Gonna get this W off. Yeah, it's a bit cringe. What a stark difference, right? What a stark fucking difference. It's almost like same player, different team. I'm gonna give it to Victor. He actually, like, the counter gank he played perfect, and that's the only reason why I got to do something there. Damage, of course, I mean, we are not gonna pretend like we were the damage carry, which doesn't really matter.